Hi everyone, happy Monday, happy May. Hope that everyone had a nice weekend and was able to get outside and get some fresh air a little bit. This is Yoga with Sarah. So we're going to get started in a seated position. You don't need any extra props or anything, just either a mat or the bare floor or carpet, whatever you have. We're going to start with what's called a Trust Mudra. So mudra is usually a way that you put your hands to help bring certain energy to your body. So we're going to do what's called the Trust Mudra to start our class today and a couple times throughout class. I know that it's hard to trust that things will get back to normal or that life will look the way that it did before. And it will eventually. Things will be okay. But we just need to trust that we will get there. And so that's what we're going to focus on in our class today. So to do the Trust Mudra, you put your thumbs up and space between your fingers. And you're going to connect in between your fingers. And you're going to leave your thumbs up and you're going to have this sense of pulling your fingers apart, but also keeping them together. So your arms and your hands will be engaged. And we're going to eventually switch which finger is on top. So whichever is most comfortable for you is the way that you'll start first. And we're going to start seated. Any comfortable seat. I like to do crisscross. Root down through your sits bones, sit up nice and tall. And then hold your Trust Mudra a little bit out in front of your heart. You're not resting it against your heart, you're holding it out in front. And just begin to settle in. You can close your eyes if that feels good. Imagine your spine getting more spacious, getting a little bit taller with every breath in. And focus on that hand mudra, pulling those fingers apart, but also keeping them together. You will start to feel a little pull in your shoulders and your neck. That's good. If at any time it gets too much and you need a little break, you can just rest your arms down and then put them back up. But you really want to engage all of those muscles. Take one deep breath, fill all the way up. Hold at the top. Open your mouth side out. Blink your eyes open. On a breath in, you're going to turn your hands, keeping the fingers together, push your arms out, and lift them up. On an out breath, when you breathe out, you're going to flip your hands back towards starting position. And this time you can place them on your heart. Breathe in, press out, lift up. Breathe out, flip them back in towards you. Touch your heart. Breathe in. Breathe out. We're going to start to do, you can stay how you are. I'm just going to turn to the side to show you. When we breathe in, we're going to start arching it back, kind of like you were in cow. And then breath out, a little bit like cat. So we breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And this time pause at the top. And we're going to take some circles. So you're going to imagine that your hands, bring your hands down for a second to give them a rest. I'll demonstrate. You're going to imagine that your hands are making a circle on the ceiling. And this is going to cause your whole upper body to move in a circular motion and breathe space into your ribs, into your back, into your front body. So you're going to make circles one direction. Any place that feels like it needs a little more attention, you can pause there. Keep going with your circles. And then go the other direction. Your arms might be feeling pretty tired. That is okay. Remember, you can always bring them down for a second if you need to, and then back up. Stretch up nice and tall and twist to the left. Open up your arms, bring them down, rest them for a twist. Bring hands and body back to center. Take a deep breath in, fill all the way up. Open your mouth side out. All right, switch the cross of the fingers this time. So the one that doesn't feel so normal on top. Start at your heart, pull apart, but keep together. Breathe in, press out and up, arch. Breathe out, switch, hands to heart. Breathe in, stretch out and up. Breathe out. Remember your back's like cat. Breathe in last time, pause here, and then those circles again. Imagine that you were drawing a circle on the ceiling with your hands. One direction, maybe feels better to move nice and slow. Maybe you find one spot and you're like, oh, I'd like to stay there for a second. And then go the other direction. Make sure you're breathing. And then pause at the top, get a little bit taller. On a breath out, twist to the right. Allow your hands to open wide. And then rest down. Breathe in, and then breathe out. Come back to center. Nice job. Lift your shoulders, roll them back. Lift your shoulders, roll them back. Reach up. Bring your left hand down. Reach your right arm up and over. And this time, bring your right arm forward. Sweep the floor. And then switch sides. Right hand down, left hand up. Sit and sweep forward, maybe brush the ground. Right arm up and over. Once. Brush the ground, left arm up and over, back up to center. And take a deep breath in. Open your mouth side out. All right, nice job. We're gonna come to hands and knees, tabletop position. We're gonna try something a little bit different today. So we're gonna come to tabletop, and the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna tuck our toes, and then we're gonna sit our hips back right into child's pose. Tucked toes, child's pose. So this will stretch out the bottom of your feet. Tend your fingertips and crawl your hands to the right for a side body stretch in your child's pose. Crawl your hands all the way over to the left. And then come back up to tabletop position. Press down firmly into all 10 fingers and all 10 toes. Shoulders above wrists, hips over knees. Breathe in for cow, arch your back, lift your head, lift your tailbone. Press down into the floor as you breathe out for cat. Drop your head, arch your spine, drop your tailbone. Breathe in for cow. Breathe out for cat. Make sure you're pressing down just as firmly into your shins and your knees as you are your hands. Last one. Breathe out. All right, this time, everyone's going to bring their forearms down to the mat. Give your wrists a little break. You're going to press down firmly into your hands and your wrists and your elbows and your forearms and your knees and your feet. Bring the weight into your right leg and lift your left leg up. Think navel to spine to support the back, and then take some big hip circles. One direction, and then the other. Maybe they can be little hip circles. Circle out the ankle, and then bring that leg back down. Switch legs. Lift your right leg up. Bend the knee. Some big hip circles. One direction, and then the other. Bring both knees back down. Come back up onto your hands. Lift your right leg out behind you. Drop the right toes. Rock back and forth to open up the back of the leg. Lift that leg up. Pause. Lift the navel. And then maybe you extend the left arm out. Right leg back, left arm forward. Breathing. And then bring everything back down. This time, your toes will stay untucked and drop your hips towards your feet and rest in child's pose. Come back up to tabletop position. This time, left leg lifts behind you. Make sure your belly is engaged. Drop your left toes and rock back and forth to open up the back of the leg. Pause. Lift that back leg up. And then maybe you reach the right arm forward. Left leg back, right arm forward. And if the balance doesn't feel good, you can just stay like this. Bring both knees back down. One cat-cow for good measure. Lift your left arm up for a little twist. Now, I'm going to face you so you can see what I'm doing. You're going to lift your arm up, and then you're going to wrap it and tap your shoulder. You're going to lift and twist and tap, okay? Left arm up, twist and tap. 3 times. 2, and 3. Sit back. Move feet for a second. Take a deep breath in. And breathe out. Switch sides. Come back to tabletop. All the weight in your left hand this time. Reach your right arm up. Twist and tap. Breathe in. Breathe out for the twist. Last one. Breathe in. Breathe out. Nice job. This time, you can either tuck your toes and press into downward dog, or you can just meet me in a forward fold. If you're in downward dog, press into your hands and your toes. And then slowly walk your feet up to meet your hands, and we'll all meet in a forward fold. Halfway lift, place your palms on your shins and straighten your spine. Slowly roll all the way up. Nice job. Now we're going to come back to that Trust Mudra. Link your fingers. Feet are in mountain pose. Like an 11, press down firmly through your legs. Stand up nice and tall. Arms are engaged in this Trust Mudra. Breathe in, reach up. And circles. This time, more of your body gets to get involved. in the circles. One direction and then the other. Pause at the top, straighten, and then twist to the left. Open up the arms, bring them both forward and up, hands to your heart, and down by your side. Switch the cross of the mudra this time. Root down firmly, breathe in, reach up, and circles. One direction, and then the other direction. Breathe in, get a little bit taller, twist to the right. Just like at the beginning, open up those arms. Bring your hands back up. Palms can touch, look up. Hands to your heart and down by your side. Nice job. This time, bend your knees, sink your hips for a chair pose. Sit a little bit lower. Stand all the way up. Nice job. All right, extend your feet about the length of one of your legs. You're going to bring your right leg, toes pointing upward a little bit, and then your left leg is in front. Toes are pointing outward. We're coming into warrior two. So our hips are more open, right? Bend into that front knee. Press down firmly through that back foot. That will allow your torso to stay upright. Bring your hands to that heart mudra again, that Trust Mudra. Don't forget to bend into that front knee. Breathe here. And then pull your hands apart. Warrior two. Flip the front palm, reach it back and up for a side body stretch. Peaceful warrior. We're going to try something new today. We're going to bring that left hand, leg is still bent, to our left thigh. Our right arm's going to reach back and up. This is called side angle. So warrior two legs, same legs, but this time you're stretching. You should feel a nice stretch through your side body, side angle. Try not to dump into your shoulder. You want to press down into your leg and your leg presses into your arm. Come back up, straighten your legs, bring all your feet together. Shake it out. Nice job. All right, we will switch sides, so bring your legs back out. This time, left toes in the back, point up and forward. Right toes spin out and forward. Bend into the right knee. Press down firmly in order to give your body some lift. Chest is nice and broad. Oh, switch the cross. Trust Mudra. Breathe here. Breathe out. And then slowly pull your hands apart. Warrior two. Flip the front palm, bring it up and back for peaceful warrior. Make sure the bend stays in that front knee. Side angle pose on this side. So bring your right forearm to your right thigh. And then bring your left hand up. Side angle pose. So this should feel nice. You should feel a nice stretch here. Make sure you're pressing down into that forearm so that you get space here and you're not dumping. One more breath. Come back up, straighten the legs, and bring all 10 toes together. Nice job. Heart mudra, or Trust Mudra, one last time. Bend your knees, sink your hips. Chair pose. Swing your arms forward and up. Stand all the way up and release your hands. Big release and fold forward. Bend those knees. Shake your head, yes. Shake your head, no. And slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, lift all the way up. Nice job. All right, we're going to do warrior number 1. So step 2, the back of your mat. Tap your right leg. Lift your right leg. Take a giant step forward. Back foot can stay up or seal down. Hips are coming forward this time. Hands reach forward and up. Maybe you try the heart mudra here. Press down into the back foot just as much as you are bending into that front knee. Take a deep breath in here. Bring your back foot up to meet the front. Just turn around right where you are. This time, tap your left foot. Take a giant step forward. Back heel can stay up or seal down at an angle. Hips are imagining they're coming forward this time for warrior 1. Bend into that front knee. Press down into the back foot. Arms come forward and up. Warrior number 1. Maybe you try the heart mudra here. Breathing in and out. Nice job. Back foot steps up to meet the front. Nice job. All right. We are going to do chair pose to seated position. So if you know you don't like that, you just want to lay down, totally fine. Reach your arms up, bend your knees, sink your hips, chair pose, hold it. Sit a little bit lower, hold that. Sit a little bit lower, sit all the way down. Nice job. Lie down on your back. Bring your knees in, hug them to your chest, maybe rock a little bit side to side. Hug your right knee into your chest and either extend the left leg long or you can plant your foot on the floor, whatever feels best for you. Just give that right leg a little squeeze. Circle out the ankle. And then take your left leg, bend it. Reach your right leg up and then place your ankle over your left knee for figure 4. This is a hip opening stretch. We've all been sitting a lot, I'm sure, recently, so this might feel nice. If this feels good and you want a little more stretch, you can reach for the shin. But if that's too intense on your hip, just leave your foot down. That's perfectly okay. Take a few breaths here. Invite that breath into the hip space, allowing it to relax a little bit each time, each breath. And slowly unwind that and hug both knees back into your chest. This time, hug your left knee to your chest and extend the right leg either long or you can plant the foot, whatever feels best. Circle out that left ankle. And then plant your right foot on the floor, bent knee. Lift your left leg up and place your left ankle over your right knee for figure 4. Maybe this feels good. Maybe you want a little bit more. And then you lift and reach for that shin. Totally up to you. Maybe the back of the leg feels better. And really allow yourself to have a few breaths here. Let the shoulders relax, let the neck relax. And then unwind, hug both knees into your chest. Rock a little side to side. Allow your knees to come over to the right. Extend the arms out to the side for a little twist. Gentle twist. Bring your knees back up to center, reset, and then allow the knees to fall over to the left side. Gentle twist the other direction. Bring your knees back to center. Give yourself one final squeeze. And then extend the legs and the arms long for just a minute of Shavasana. Of course, you are welcome to stay in this resting position as long as you want. Allow the body to feel heavy. Begin to invite deeper breaths into your body. Maybe stay a little bit longer like you are, or you can wiggle your fingers and your toes. Step one foot and then the other foot onto the mat. And then slowly come on up to a seated position. And we will start class, or end class, the same way we started. Bring our hands into that Trust Mudra. Pulling gently on the fingers, but keeping them together. And reminding ourselves that we can trust that everything will be okay. Take a deep breath in, fill all the way up. Open your mouth, side out. And bring your hands sealed together at your heart. And we bow together and we say, Namaste. Great job, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. I hope you all have a wonderful week, and I will see you next Monday. Take care.